Hello mga kabuddies! Tito Itong here, ang inyong Tipid Tips Advisor for today. I will share helpful tips na maya-apply ninyo sa life, especially at this time of the pandemic. Remember, being tipid means being smart. And being smart is one of the best life hacks ever. As a corporate employee for many decades, I have been in different situations in life. And one of the greatest challenges is to manage resources. Mapaoras, trabaho, pamilya, and most especially sa pagbabudget ng pera. I would like to personally share with you how I was able to get through this with my own personal experiences and learnings from other people, especially from Mr. Warren Buffett, the current chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and one of the most successful investors, also known as the Oracle of Omaha. Living in this generation is like a roller coaster ride, especially in our country. With the ongoing COVID-19 cases, the ever-changing community and quarantine guidelines, and the many more situational changes amidst this pandemic, it's very important to always look after ourselves and our loved ones. Self-assessment of behavior must be one of our priorities. Ito po ay makasariling pag-iisip na makakabuti para sa lahat. Kaya naman we have prepared these tips. Kaya i-ready na ninyo ang mga pen and paper to take down some notes. Tipid tip number 1. Grocery shopping. Make a list before going to the grocery store. That's right mga kabuddies. Choose what you need first. From your basic needs to your wants, na swak pa rin sa budget. Sobrang recommendable itong tip na to dahil budget-friendly na, hindi pa time-consuming. You don't have to look at every stall sa grocery store as you already have your list with you. So you can just go directly to where the items are located. Bulk purchase. It is totally advisable na bumili ng maramihan kabady. Mas mababa ang presyo ng items if bought in bulk. In case of emergency, it is wise to always keep basic goods in stock. But always remember to check the expiration date before purchasing. Compare prices. Total, we're on the topic of budget saving tips anyway. It is given that we should compare prices. Of course, we should always choose the most value for money, cost-efficient option. In other words, quality items or services na budget-friendly. Don't bring your kids. Kadalasan, mga chikiting ang mahilig maghabol at magdagdag ng bilihin na hindi naman nakalista sa grocery list. Para maging stress-free ang inyong grocery shopping experience na walang batang nagmamaktol dahil hindi binibili ang gusto nilang snacks, huwag na silang isama kapag namimili kayo. Don't shop when you're hungry. There is a high chance of getting everything you want when you shop with a hungry stomach. Kaya naman, kumain muna bago pumunta sa grocery store. Yes, that's it for our tipid tips in going to the grocery store mga kabuddies. Kaya if you're planning na mag-grocery later at tamang-tama this Christmas season, apply these helpful tips. Use the AllEasy app in your grocery shopping at the all-day supermarket for convenient, safer, and secure payment transactions. Sabi nga ni Pare Warren, whether we're talking about socks or stocks, I like buying quality merchandise when it is marked down. Tipid tip number 2. List down and manage your monthly income and expenses. Yes, mga kabuddies, it is very important for us to be fully aware of our finances. Not just in mind, but also in written or Excel form. Dahil in life, we will manage everything if we are properly organized. Laging tandaan ang financial formula na ito. Savings is equal to income minus expenses. Itabi ang 20% ng inyong income para i-save and manage yung 80% for your monthly expenses. List down all your expenses sa kuryente, tubig, internet, pagkain, personal hygiene, damit, eskwela ng mga bata, transportation, telepono, at iba pang mga expenses. Laging tandaan that if it is recorded, it is easier to manage. With this, we can decide accordingly and in advance with our budget plan if swak pa rin sa ating financial capabilities. This will be your training ground for your future as you will learn to organize, starting with the smallest thing to the greatest aspect of your life. Again, sabi nga ni paring Warren, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Tipid tip number 3. Spend for your needs. Avoid too much wants. In your 20s, this would be very difficult to do, but this is the time when you are all excited to satisfy and spoil yourself. But the answer to this problem is self-control. It is totally understandable that at this age, we are craving for more than what we can afford. And unfortunately, this is the starting point of financial problems. There are lots of reasons kung bakit magastos tayo in our 20s. Diyan na yung peer pressure, family obligations, self-satisfaction, etc. Pero we have to learn na mas maaga sa buhay on how we should properly manage our wants in life so that we can prepare for the future. Sabi nga nila, grind on your 20s, build in your 30s, chill in your 40s, and enjoy a stable life in your 50s and onwards. If hindi naman need i-add na to cart yan, control. If kaya naman magluto for lunch, huwag na mag-order. If you really like coffee or milk tea, limit na lang yourself to once or twice a week. Branded clothes are okay. But you can also find beautiful items in the ukay-ukay and many other minor things in your life that you can control to limit yourself with many expenses. Know your priorities, especially when it comes to your finances. Your basic needs must always be provided for by yourself and should never, ever be the last priority. Sabi nga ni paring Warren, if you buy things you do not need, soon you will have to sell things you need. Tipid tip number 4. Avail Promos. Okay, itong tip na to is always the favorite of everyone. In order to satisfy your cravings in tipid ways, look and wait for promos. Nowadays, business have many promos to offer, and customers are always waiting for it. Promos such as opening day, 12/12, anniversary, and many more types of promos that are some of the ways to manage your budget and at the same time, satisfy your cravings na abot kaya. Usually, promos are being shared via online, sa social media, or sa app mismo. Kaya importante din para sa lahat to be engaged in the digital world. Dahil isa ito sa mga paraan to be well-informed in everything such as promo offers of your favorite coffee. Huwag kakalimutan ang every Friday sa Coffee Project. With this, we recommend downloading the AllEasy app as we always have special promos for our solid kabadis. You can watch out for our available promos later on, kaya stay tuned ka lang. Sabi nga ni paring Warren, price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Tipid tip number 5. Invest. Invest while you are young, so you will be able to appreciate the fruits of your investments as you grow older. By investing now, you are preparing for the future. Pang short term or pang long term man, you always have space in the investment world. There are lots of ways to invest. It can be in the form of insurance and stocks investment. It can also be in the form of purchasing assets like bahay at lupa. Pwede rin mag-invest sa negosyo, either your own business or in others' businesses na tingin mo mag-grow as time goes by. In other words, investment is playing smart with your money. But remember that in investment, there is also risk. Kaya always think wisely and know what you're investing in before making the investment. Sabi nga ni paring Warren, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. That's it mga kabuddies. Nakapag-notes ba kayo? As I was saying, we can take care of our finances well if we manage it by heart. Sabi nga ni paring Warren, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. And my last message to you, syempre sabi rin ni paring Warren, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. Good luck!